We had that music going? I can't tell yet. Let me see. Wow. All right. Hope the music's going. It's not in on my end. Welcome into Sports with Balls, guys. I'm Jeff Michael, your host. As always, happy hump day. It's been a minute. It's been a day. How about that? It's only 8 a.m. right now. Whether you're tuning into the podcast version, the live version, all of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all are the best. What's up, Tom, over there at Villa Sport playing pickleball this morning? I will be over there shortly. I've got to wait on some people to come to the house, though. We had a little bit of a flooding issue yesterday, so, it is what it is. But welcome into Sports with Balls, guys. I'm your host, Jeff Michael. Leave a comment. Try to get to it as soon as possible, man. What do we got going on, dude? There's a lot of stuff going on, but nothing huge. Nothing huge to get into. We've got a while till the Super Bowl. We'll get into that for a little bit. There's some baseball news we'll get into. Talk about the Dodgers for a minute. And what they're doing in LA. Just whoa. Just whoa. They signed another reliever in LA. We'll just go over some breaking news, but before we get to that, our headline news, not breaking news. If something does break while I'm on the air, of course, I will get into it. But today, January the 29th, this being the longest January I have ever witnessed in my life. It is forever. Feels like almost another New Year's. But today, January the 29th, as always, national holidays. So here we go. National Puzzle Day today. Auckland Anniversary Day, Chinese Lunar New Year's Day. I know there's a huge party somewhere tonight where I'm at in Houston, Texas. Washington Ho, man, the star of the HBO series House of Hoes, is hosting it. So what's up, Washington? Hope you're doing well, and happy Chinese New Year. Kansas Day. What makes Kansas great, I guess. So happy Kansas Day. Free Thinkers Day. What else do we have on here? Korean New Year, National Carnation Day, National Corn Chip Day, Fritos, Bean Dip. There you go. Corn Chip Day. Seeing Eye Dog. What is it? Seeing Eye Guide Dog Anniversary. Okay. What else? Man, that's about it. Oprah Winfrey's birthday today. Happy birthday, Oprah. And the great Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck's birthday was a really good baseball player back in his day. All right, let's get to some headline news. Well, before we do that, let's thank a couple of people. Number one, Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Get over to Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill as soon as you can. Lunch specials, daily specials, drinking specials, food specials, baskets, you name it, man. This place is phenomenal. The food, you know what? I think I'm going to go to Christian's today. That sounds delicious, man. What's Tuesday? I need to get on their website at christianstailgate.com, see what they have going on Tuesday specials. Oh, I think it's Taco Tuesdays there. Yes, Christian's Tailgates it is. Christian's Tailgate for the W. Thiessen Law Firm, thetexastrialattorney.com, 713-864-9000. That's 713-864-9000, or go to thetexastrialattorney.com. Mark Thiessen over there will take care of you if you've got any legal issues, especially if you get into a wreck. Butler CCS Incorporated, fire, water, mold, roofing, you name it. This guy's got you covered. West Butler over at Butler CCS. And I've got a new sponsor, the Lindsay Company Plumbing. I will have their logo and stuff up on Friday when I do my show on Friday. But plumbing issues, call the Lindsay Company. Go to all our social media outlets on Sports with Balls. Man, I did some TikTok stuff the other day. I got 34,000 hits on one of them. So follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Facebook. Facebook's an interesting one. It's a great social debating site. How about that? I post some great stuff. So go to Sports with Balls on all your social media outlets. ESPN. Man, is it just me, or is ESPN way different these days? Thanks for the contract, by the way, ESPN. That is a dig. Maybe I shouldn't do that. They might be listening. But I digress and move on. Mike McCarthy, ex-coach of the Dallas Cowboys, says that he is going to sit out a year and wait for the next coaching availabilities next year, which makes sense. Give it a rest for a little bit. he may be laughing at seeing what the Cowboys do this year with their new head coach. I don't. Did y'all see the press conference for Jerry Jones hiring their new head coach? Was it? It was Jerry Jones. Both of them cried. Both of them were crying. Jerry Jones turned it into his press conference. It was awkward. One of the most awkward head coaching press conferences I've ever seen. Jerry Jones crying, Schottenheimer crying. It was really, really interesting. I'm not really sure what to think about it all. I think he had brought up his father, and then Jerry Jones brought up his father. It was awkward. All kinds of weird stuff was going on, man. But Mike McCarthy is sitting out this year to focus on next year and the coach and the openings, which will, by the way, be what, 5 or 6 a year? Is that where we're at now? 5 or 6 head coaches per year that pop up. So, man, my computer is absolutely blowing the wad today. I don't know what's going on with it. So, we'll go back here. Man, what is the deal? Boop. Let's just try to go back here and back here. Sorry, guys. But, oh, well. Oh, well. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. Let's get to... I'll have to use my phone, man. Golly. I absolutely love technology, but also hate technology. Let's get to the game, I guess. The Super Bowl game coming up in 2 weeks. AFC in it. I'm sorry. Eagles and Chiefs. I'm wearing my Super Bowl shirt from, man, wait, where was this thing? But do y'all remember, what was it? Last time we had a Super Bowl in New Orleans, you had the lights go out. We're back in New Orleans this year, so we'll see if they can keep the lights on and how they end up. Dude, I'm having all kinds of technical issues. My bad, guys. Give me a second here. All right. We're back on track. Enough about the Mike McCarthy thing, and we'll move on. Cliff Kingsbury. I think that's Cliff Kingsbury. Opts to stay with the Commanders, not to talk to the Saints. That is actually a really, really good thing. He was in the he should be a head coach. That guy's really good. I like Kingsbury a lot, but he's going to stay where he's at. What else we got, man? I think Chuck Pagano. Yeah, Chuck Pagano came out of retirement as a senior secondary coach to Mr. Harbaugh in Baltimore. That is, remember he used to coach the Indianapolis Colts? That is just, wow. Man, I feel like this year with the head coaching vacancies and new hires, they are stretching, man. Holy crap. I mean, my gosh, dude. And here's another one. Matt Eberflus is now the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator. This is what I'm talking about. Like, are we running out of head coaches or something? The Raiders just hired somebody that should be retired. I don't know where all this is going wrong, but man, dude, Matt Eberflus is now with the Cowboys now. It's just I don't understand this whole coach. The coaching carousel this offseason has been ridiculous. It's been absolutely unbelievably ridiculous. We'll see if any of them work out. It's all here. I mean, it's all up to speculation, obviously, and you can make all the comments you want, and then all of a sudden, they do well, and your words are eaten. But you got two guys crying at the podium yesterday with the Dallas Cowboys. That was awkward, and now you've got Matt Eberflus as the defensive coordinator over there, and then you've got Chuck Pagano being pulled out of retirement. Golly, dude. It's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I don't know where they're getting all these guys. And I mean, I do know where they're getting them all, but You would have figured that they would have better hire. Like, what's been the best head coaching hire? Look what Jacksonville did. Did that guy go do? Did he even say Duval right? He didn't in his press conference. These guys are like, oh, wow. NFL. Should the NFL step in and tell the owners who they shouldn't hire? Because, golly, it's getting really, really ridiculous. I'm not going into any Pro Bowl stuff, dude. I'm not. Man, that's it. That's it. Let's get to the game. The Super Bowl coming up. I was talking about it a little bit ago. You got the Chiefs and the Eagles. Right now, the line has moved back. It was 2 points. It's KC minus 1.5. I think this is going to be a great Super Bowl. I do. I think this Super Bowl is going to be fantastic. I know it's not what everybody wanted to see. It's a rematch from 2 years ago. Pat Mahomes is going to win. The script is already set. You've got, what is it? People saying that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting engaged right after. Like, the whole script is already done. Listen, if you think the script is set, put all your money on the Kansas City Chiefs, and there you go. And all you people that think the refs and the fix is in. Do you know, I heard somebody yesterday say they made $85,000 betting on the Chiefs this year. $85,000. If you think the games are rigged, well, go ahead and bet on the Chiefs every time. If you think this game is already fixed, bet on the Chiefs. Bet the house on it. 85 grand. The Chiefs were 15-2. You're winning almost every week. That's a lot of money, man. If you think it's rigged, bet on the Chiefs. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I don't think it's rigged. It may be massaged a little bit here and there, but I don't think the system's rigged. That would be hard. That would be really hard to do. Saquon Barkley's birthday is on February the 9th. So that'll be interesting. By the way, he's got 2,000 yards on the season now. Eagles and Chiefs, 5:30 p.m., Sunday, February 9th. Oh, and another thing I brought up, and I bring this up every year, and I probably will next week, and we still have a ways to go. We've got, I don't know what, 13, 12 days, 11 days till the Super Bowl. But why is it the Super Bowl on a Saturday? We're not in the middle of college football. It doesn't affect anything. Why are we doing a Sunday? I mean, that Monday is almost a damn near a national holiday, and it kind of should be. As much as the Super Bowl affects the market, I would put it on a Saturday. What are we changing here? What are we going up against? Nothing really. Baseball's not in. I mean, college football's over. Give me a Saturday Super Bowl. I know it's a history, and I know it's it's Sunday football, Sunday NFL Sunday Super Bowl, but man, dude, I would love to have that on a Saturday. I really would. Jeff Calmer, what's up, my man? Says good morning, Jeff. Listen, if you got any questions, leave them on these social media sites wherever you're watching. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. There's not much more I'm going to get into the Super Bowl. Again, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm not going to dive into all these storylines. We're just going to talk about the game. You know, I've got 4 more shows before it comes up, so I'll leave it at that. Next year, I will be there. I don't even know where the Super Bowl is next year, actually. But I want to get into some MLB stuff. We've got pitchers and catchers reporting in a few days, probably I think 10 days. Preseason or spring training games start in 30 days. The regular season starts in 60 days. And all eyes are on the Los Angeles Dodgers. What they have done, to me at least, is it's within the guidelines, but it's effing ridiculous. They just signed Kirby Yates to a $13 million deal, and he was one of the best relievers in the entire baseball last year. The bullpen already added Tanner Scott, Blake Taryn, Michael Kopech, and Alex Visa. They returned. Their starting pitching depth: Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, Tony Gosselin, Dustin May. Bro, what the you-know-what? And then now they add Yates. I mean, dude, we're not even talking about their offense. This is just their pitching, dude. My gosh. This may be the best team I've ever seen assembled. Goes back to the Yankees. The thing is, if they can't win a World Series in the next 3 years, this may be as big of a failure as Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns. Maybe bigger. Maybe bigger. I get it. They won one. Good job. It was great. It was awesome. Freddie Freeman, fantastic. It was great to see. It was fun to watch. It was badass, man. Loved it. Great to watch. But now you've literally doubled down. And if you can't win 3 of the next 5, there's major problems. I mean, this lineup and this pitching staff is probably the best I've ever seen in my generation. I wasn't here in the 50s and 60s, the 40s and the 30s with the Yankees. I wasn't here. But to assemble all of this talent is unbelievable, man. I mean, it is unbelievable, top to bottom, starting pitching, relief pitching, closers, bullpen's ridiculous. You've got the offense with Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani. I mean, dude, it just goes on and on and on. I am in absolute awe of what the Dodgers are doing, and all eyes on them. This is pressure like you've never seen. I know that when the Dodgers, I got to look at the schedule. I'm not sure if they come to Houston or not. I've got to go see some Dodgers games today because I want to see this team. I do. I know my son wants to see it. He loves going down there and getting the autographs prior to the game. What card do you take? Probably Shohei, but if Ohtani's not there, what baseball card are you taking down there to get signed? There's about 6 or 7 of them that could be really amazing to get signed. Yamamoto, Blake Snell, Clayton Kershaw. I mean, dude, Mookie Betts, give me Freddie Freeman's rookie card, get that signed. I mean, this is a squad, and it's fun to see. I can't imagine a single game where they go to on the road off season where it's not absolutely packed, sold out everywhere. This is like the Harlem Globetrotters of the MLB. These guys are flat out phenomenal. Can you imagine on the road, Ohtani's on the mound? Now, I don't know when Ohtani's going to pitch. If I'm the Dodgers, Ohtani doesn't pitch. Not at all. I leave Ohtani off the rotation. They won with his offense last year. Didn't need him on the mound. They've got plenty of pitchers, and I know they're loading up just because of injuries. I mean, look, Dustin May's injured every single year. Clayton Kershaw, we don't know how he's going to last. It is a sight to behold. I will go see a few of these games this year for sure. And I can't possibly imagine if they start losing. I mean, are they scheduled? I don't know the props. I need to look at their over-under right now. Are they going to break records this year? Are they going to lose in the first round of the playoffs? I mean, wow. There's so many things up in the air for the Dodgers that it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are they going to wow, man. How do you not win a World Series with this lineup and this pitching? It's damn near impossible. You would have to have 7 major injuries. Or some team that just puts it together. Baltimore. The Astros trying to get Bregman back. See how that works. And also, if you're other teams, especially if you are in the National League, don't you just you almost like this if you're at the bottom of the barrel, right? If you are the Miami Marlins, if you are the Colorado Rockies, not San Francisco Giants, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Cincinnati's pretty good, right? You know that you're not competing for a World Series. This is a free season. If the Dodgers are doing this kind of stuff, why would you even try? Like the Cincinnati Reds, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Nationals, the Marlins, the Rockies, the Giants. Look, this is reload time. This is get your guys out there, see what you have. You have no shot in the National League. So this is actually a free season. Maybe the next 2 or 3 seasons are like this if the Dodgers are going to keep adding on like this. Because, honestly, the Rockies have 0 shot. The Pirates have 0 shot. The Marlins, 0 shot. So Get your stuff together in the next couple of years, and then maybe in like 2028, you're ready. It's not a bad thing that the Dodgers are doing this. They won 98 games last year, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Best in the National League, and they added, holy crap, they added 5 more players. Like, it's stunning what they're going to do. I need to look at their over-under. I don't have their props pulled up right now, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Baseball coming up. I'm excited for it. I really, really am excited for it, man. Let's get to some college hoops real quick. The AP Top 25. Auburn sits at number 1. Auburn at number 1. Duke at number 2. Iowa State number 3. Bama 4. Florida. Houston at number 6 moved up 1. There's not a whole lot of movement. St. John's moved up 5 spots to number 15. Texas A&M in there. Kansas, Kentucky, Purdue, Marquette. Man, I can't wait till March Madness. Memphis up 5 spots to number 19. Shout out to Memphis right there. My dad's helmet. Let's see. UConn rounds out the top 25 at number 25. In the coaches poll, Clemson sits at 25, 17-4. Illinois, 14-6, sits at number 18. That is the team with the most losses that is in the top 25. Auburn, 62 votes in the AP top 25 for number 1. They've lost 1 freaking game. Now, I'm not going to go through the schedule and get into all that, so it is what it is. Let's blast through some NBA real quick. I saw the other day that the Houston Rockets are absolutely balling. They beat Boston in Boston the other night. Prior to that, they beat Cleveland, who has the best record in the Eastern Conference, 2 games in a row. They beat them there, and they beat them in Houston, which was fantastic. They sit 32-14. They're still 5.5 games behind Oklahoma City in the Western Conference. But the last 10, they're 8-2. So Houston making a run. Now, that being said, Oklahoma City 7-3 in the last 10. Grizzlies 7-3 in their last 10. Nuggets 7-3 in their last 10. Woo, Sacramento Kings 7-3 in their last 10. All those are in the Western Conference and making runs. Your Los Angeles Lakers, 5th at 26-19. Better than last year. But we all await the injury from either LeBron James or Anthony Davis, and they start tanking. What else we got going on? Boston, in the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said, sit at number 1, 37-9. Boston Celtics, 32-15. I'll say this again, dude. The Eastern Conference, there's a team that's going to get in that will have under 10, that will be more than 10 to 15 games under 500 that will get into the playoffs. The NBA has got to fix this. The Chicago Bulls have won 3 of their last 10 games. They are 20-27, and if the playoffs started today, they would be in. That's right. With a .426 winning percentage. And right outside of that, the Philadelphia 76ers with their issues. All right, guys, want to thank ChristiansTailgate.com, or Christians Tailgate in general. Go to ChristiansTailgate.com. Find one near you. Mark Thiessen at Thiessen Law Firm, 713-864-9000. The Texas Trial Attorney.com. And last but not last anymore, but Butler CCS, fire, water, mold, roofing, you name it. West Butler's got you covered. And also the Lindsay Company, the plumbing people for your home. I will have their logo and info up on Friday. You guys enjoy your hump day. Get out there, do something fun. I will see you guys on Friday. I'm Jeff Michael. This is Sports with Balls.